Alrighty, and then here we go, folks. Matt Nagy's got to be fired. I didn't think he was actually going to do it. I was hoping this was one of these fake stories we were talking about yesterday on the show that, the Bears were in on Andy Dalton, and then came yesterday, and I can't even freaking believe it. So here it is. Former Cowboys quarterback Andy Dalton is signing a 1-year, $10 million deal with a chance to earn another $3 million, so we'll get to that part in a second, but with the Chicago Bears. Matt Nagy, no! You just sealed your coaching fate in this league. It's unfortunate, but Matt Nagy, enjoy your last season of coaching football at the head coaching position. In 2022, you'll be an offensive coordinator somewhere, having to work your way back up, having to kind of prove that you can make great decisions and just kind of smart decisions as a head coach, because you swung and a miss on Mitch Trubisky, you swung and a miss on Nick Foles, and now you're going to be swinging and missing on Andy Dalton. I mean, folks, we tried to warn this man. We gave this man all the warning that he needed, and he did not heed our warning. How unfortunate. It takes by fans, man. People don't even listen to us. What is that about? So I don't even know where to start. I mean, there's just so much trash in this. First of all, Andy Dalton's getting $10 million guaranteed. I mean, what the hell is that? Cam Newton's getting 5 and having to work his way up to 12. Tyrod Taylor's getting like 6 and having to work his way up to 12. We'll talk about Tyrod Taylor in a second. But I mean, you're willing to just give Andy Dalton $10 million, especially what he did last season, not carrying this kind of Cowboys team to anything good, not even being able to win the NFC East. Folks, Andy Dalton could not even win the NFC East, folks. What are we doing? Oh my gosh, couldn't even beat the Eagles couldn't even be better than the Eagles with Carson Wentz not even playing, basically half the season, and Jalen Hurts, he got outplayed by Jalen Hurts, and then he got outplayed by Daniel Jones with the Giants, because I think they still had about like 6 wins. I think everybody was like 7 or 6 wins. So Daniel Jones is better than Andy Dalton, which is good. I mean, we like Daniel Jones here. We're not trying to, set that up as a knock for Daniel Jones. And then who's the last team? Washington. I don't want to knock that team either, because I do like that team, but still, Andy Dalton should theoretically be better than Taylor Heineke, be better than Jalen Hurts, be better than Daniel Jones, because the man has been in the league for 14 seasons. Ugh! Matt Nagy, I cannot believe what you have done signing this man. He doesn't elevate any talent. I mean, he didn't even work with Amari Cooper and CeeDee Lamb. What do the Bears have? They have Allen Robinson, who's very good. Don't get me wrong. He goes and makes Mitch Trubisky look competent out there. So Andy Dalton is going at a little bit of below kind of receivers. He can't make it work. He's not a leader. He never did anything great. And now Matt Nagy is kind of doubling down. So they pay him. I'm hearing that he's going to be the starter. I don't know what that's about. Y'all better hope, or I'm hoping that Matt Nagy is going to try and draft a quarterback and get that drafted quarterback into the starting position as quickly as possible, because I'm telling y'all, Matt Nagy, this is his last year. This is his last chance. This is it, 2020, and he's going to ride with Andy Dalton on it. So I don't know what he just I don't know, man. I don't know what people are thinking sometimes. And this is just truly mind-boggling that they're signing Andy Dalton. I mean, you've already got Nick Foles, who's on a massive contract. Mitch Trubisky's not there anymore. And so, you go with Andy Dalton. So Andy Dalton must be the starter, because you're not starting Nick Foles. We already saw what he can do. It's nothing great. I mean, he couldn't even score more than like 7 points every single game he was out there. You're not winning games by scoring only 7 points. So Andy Dalton... I don't even know. Andy Dalton, Nick Foles, good luck winning games with any of those quarterbacks. I don't care who you put out there. They're both trash. So, Matt Nagy, congrats. You just got fired from the NFL. Congrats. Oh, my goodness. And then we get, he was at least they were trying to get Russell Wilson. So here we go. Chicago offered 3 first-round picks, a third, and 2 starters for Russell Wilson, and Seattle denied it. I mean, yeah, that's all good. 3 first-round picks and 2 starters. I want to know who those 2 starters were. because if you weren't offering Khalil Mack, you weren't very serious about this. Because I almost can guarantee if you gave Seattle 3 first-round picks and a nice edge rusher in Khalil Mack, they may have taken that. But yeah, I mean, they offered 3 first-round picks. I mean, I don't care. I would trade. I would do that as well. I would trade all my first-round picks. I truly do not care about picks. If I'm getting a great quarterback that can lead my team, I will work around in free agency. I will work with kind of, below average players to try to, because Russell Wilson can elevate below average players into great players, unlike Nick Foles, Andy Dalton, and Mitch Trubisky have been doing. So they tried to get Russell Wilson. They couldn't, so they were like, all right, let's go with Andy Dalton instead. I don't know, man. I am praying that Matt Nagy is going to draft a quarterback in the draft, because that's really the only success I can see the Bears having if they get a rookie quarterback that will instantly be better than Nick Foles and Andy Dalton. But I don't see that happening, unfortunately. Oh, man. I can't even. I'm disgusted. Folks, I'm truly disgusted here. Matt Nagy, congrats. Congrats on getting fired. All right, we definitely got to move on because I can't talk about that anymore. So here we go.